Hello students, I hope all of you are doing well. Today the purpose of this video is making the announcement of a mains personal guidance program. So we are starting this answer writing program based on a philosophy of personal guidance. So I want to talk about that. I want to discuss an answer also with reference to the issues that you may face, and above all broadly about answer writing. Now, myself, I have given 3 mains, one interview. I have been teaching for 6 years, and I have a good amount of experience of both as a candidate as well as person who's interacting with students on a routine basis. And one of the issues that I face is with reference to answer writing. And answer writing is actually the main component of your IAS examination or civil services. So civil service examination actually is the first paper is prelims, which is MCQ. Then we come to civil services mains. So see, UPSC itself is calling it as the main examination when it says mains. So prelims is just like an entry ticket. If you qualify prelims, you will write the mains examination. And you cannot do well in this paper if you have not practiced the skill of answer writing. It is actually the mains paper plus your interview which actually decides your fate, if you are recommended or not recommended. If you are recommended, what rank, what service, what cadre you get. So it's very, very important. It's very, very important to articulate our answers, articulate our views. Your answers are in line with the demand of the question. But to do that, it's very, very important to have good exposure to answer writing. You need to have good feedback. So that is very, very important, because without feedback, self-improvement cannot take place. It's very, very important for that. So this course is going to help you with that. Now, when we look at this answer writing part, I see that, there are 3 types of candidates. So there is this first candidate, typical candidate who goes to the coaching to start preparation. Now with coaching, what I've seen is that many a times, even by the end of the coaching, they have not really been exposed to answer writing. Now when I go and teach ethics, I teach lot of ethics, governance, some history also. So when I go and teach ethics I say, because ethics is taught normally at the end of the coaching cycle. It's a main space examination. And I have this habit of lot of interactions, lot of sharing, lot of questions and all those things, main space. I take tests also. And I see that candidates it seems they have hardly ever practiced answer writing. There was one interaction where I had, and the student told me, I was checking and I just struck down about 3/4 of a page. And I said, your answer is starting from here. He said, aren't we supposed to fill in the pages? I said, no, UPSC is not doing that way. So it's very, very clear that you have to be to the point. But there is lack of practice, it seems, lack of exposure, lack of idea of how to write the exam. Your university approach is not going to work here. So there is very limited exposure. And the problem further, think about it, your polity, let's say, is done, then your history is done. Until now, you haven't actually written your answers. Who will discuss those doubts? No, they will not be teacher. Your coaching will get over. So you actually have to start your answer writing. Then there are people who are maybe within coaching or who are not in coaching, who do a lot of answer writing practice. So good actually. These students are pretty good. Who join these various online initiatives like Insights, IAS Baba, Forum IAS, you name it. There are a lot of initiatives. Now with these initiatives, typically they give you questions in the morning around, the Insights give you at 7 o'clock, some at 11 o'clock in the morning. And by evening, you are required to write your answers. So students write their answers, they research and write their answers. And then there is a Telegram group or something where there is peer evaluation. Right, so group evaluation is there where the students themselves, amongst themselves, check it. Now this evaluation again is not, it's a student at the end of the day who is evaluating yours in the same field, same level. It's best if a teacher is able to give you somebody who's actually, and teacher also, somebody who's actually teaching would actually be giving you much better feedback. So it's very, very important. And if you don't get a good feedback, the scope for self-improvement is very limited. And then, you know what, there are this after coaching your prelims, and you feel you should give a test series and all. So students learn test series. Now with test series, what is happening is that, one, it is expensive. So typically, whatever package it is, 20,000 rupees, 18,000 rupees, it is actually 1,250 rupees, 1,300 rupees into number of tests. So it's expensive. Now it is actually the test series where you actually get proper evaluation. Many a times there also you may get ticked answers, and they say refer to the answer key, refer to the model answer which your coaching has given. It's not so simple. Every student is different, and the feedback has to be accordingly. There is no one right answer. There cannot be one common approach. And by the time actually you start getting into this habit of test series, especially after your prelims or around that time when you give it, it's too late. Because answer writing is not, it is about content for sure. When I say content, it is about the learnings or the books, whatever you have read, but it is also about applying yourself. It is also about articulating yourself, your ability to collate information from different aspects and then writing your answers, that too within the framework of 150 to 250 words. And that will only come with exposure. Good content in less space. It comes with exposure, it comes with practice, it comes with feedback. That content enrichment, how to improve, all those things. You need feedback for that. And patience, of course. Now have a look at this answer. It's a good answer, it's a very well prepared answer, very sincere student. So I got this answer during my newspaper initiative. So these are all ours only. So newspaper initiative, and I was doing this mains answer writing also. So free initiative. Now see this question, and I want to show why what we are trying to do. So what we are trying to do is, in this course, like mains guidance program, we will have one-on-one interaction. Now see why this is important. Now this question was, fate of Indian economy is intricately linked with global crude prices. Fine? If crude prices go up, it affects the economy. If it goes down, it will benefit the economy. All those things. Examine what measures can India take to address the issue. So we have to write this in 250 words. Now this answer is providing some facts. It is starting over here, but I find that this answer does not have those key words as to how Indian economy's fate is linked to the crude prices. It's there in the news every day, especially after the Ukraine war. But somewhere it is not coming. Like the cost of raw materials will go up, inflation will increase, national inflation, things will go expensive. Current account deficit is rising, it may cause balance of payment crisis, depreciation of currency, imports will get more expensive, all those things. Now these things are somewhere not coming. Except for one thing, that 3/4 of its oil is getting imported. I need more. The examiner needs more. That thing has to come. Now you have researched well. Definitely we can say there is research, but that demand of the question is not coming. Now I have given the feedback, but I know that even with my best of efforts, I have written a lot of things, but even with my best of efforts, this may not get conveyed to the student if I don't interact, or if we do not interact. So the statement is not established, that is what I am trying to say, but that has to be communicated, and how it can be done on one-to-one basis. That is the idea of a mains guidance program. Then the next part of the answer is oil pricing. I have nowhere asked how the oil pricing takes place, how does the OPEC works. I have nowhere it has been mentioned in the question. It's simply saying what measures can the government take. It's about that. So simply you cannot just be marked over here. It's not possible. I can't give marks for that. And in a competitive exam like UP, this IAS exam, civil services, they are all there to reject you. So you have to be to the point. And the main part which was asked is actually not written in the answer at all. State the measures. What measures can India take to address this issue? And here actually this is designed in a way for us, for the to judge the candidate's aptitude as a policymaker. So that thing is not coming. Your understanding is not coming of this issue and what corrective measures would be taken or what steps would the government be taking. It's nowhere it is coming over here. Then Russia, Ukraine has been mentioned again. It could be a passing reference but not main part of your answer. So that is a problem. Then I'll tell you one more thing. The students have issue with the introduction, main body, conclusion, and typically the conclusion, how to conclude. Then the understanding of these expressions like comment, elucidate, right? All those things. They are candidates who can simply not elaborate things. So for all of them individually, we need some sort of a feedback. One-to-one, that too, one-to-one interaction. I've seen changes take place. Not at that copy actually, where there's hardly any elaboration. So I've taken the better one. So yeah, so one-to-one mentorship is very, very important. Now, as part of our program, what we are doing is, I'll be sharing with you daily answer writing assignments. So this will take place for 3 months plus time taken for these 8 full-length mock tests. So around 2 months, right? So 8 full-length mock tests means 20 questions. So GS1, 2 tests of GS1 like that. So 4 GS papers are there. So 2 months, every weekend we will keep taking tests after this course is over. So we'll be giving you, in the first month, we'll give you 2 questions, predominantly from static portion, the books that you are referring, polity, history, geography, we'll be doing that. And we'll make sure that the questions are aligned with the previous years. That is very, very important. So you'll get 2 questions. You need time to read, time to research, and then write your answers. So that you have to do. So this is the first month. The second month, I'll start with 2 plus 1. And I think you can guess it. 2 static, 1 dynamic. Dynamic means newspaper based questions. So I'll be framing a question a day and the more important ones and give it to you. So that is the plan for second month over here. And in the third month, more of dynamic based questions. So that is the plan. Now when you write your answers, so we'll be giving you questions from Monday to Friday. Now I need time to analyze all that. So Saturday and Sunday, whichever day, I will have one-to-one session with each of the candidates who have written their or shared their answers with me. So each weekend we'll be doing the Saturday and Sunday and one-to-one basis, around 30 minutes to 45 minutes, whatever time it takes. Now after end of this 3 months, these 2 months are there, which is for the test practice. Your full-length test will be giving you. Now here nowhere I am claiming that I am doing your entire syllabus. It's more about your answer writing practice. See it more as an answer writing workshop. And we'll be touching each and every aspect like polity, history, geography. And I am saying this again actually because the approach to writing a polity answer would be different from approach to writing an history answer. History again could be descriptive, where you're describing a particular event, or it could be comparative, for example, comparing the views of Gandhi and Ambedkar on a particular issue. It's been typically being asked in 2015-16, 2 times some similar questions have been asked. Geography, it can ask you about telling us about how the tropical cyclones come, so description of a phenomena. Or it can ask you about why there is more pollution in Delhi as compared one metropolitan as compared to other metropolitans, even though they are similarly placed. What are the reasons? So different. So that is why I keep saying the subject wise. So they are different and different approaches are required. So this preparation will really help you with that. And this is a good time to join because, by the way, we are starting from 1st of July. Now this is a good time to join and start your mains practice because the pressure of prelims is very, very less at this point of time. So you can do this, plus you can do the essay thing also. So this is the best time actually. So July, August, September, then you have October and November for your test. And Jan onwards, you can go into your pre-zone prelim specific zones. I would have actually gone much later than that, but yeah, from Jan onwards, it's again very comfortable. So your answer writing, your hesitancy, or all those things will actually be rectified. And it is not like you're not preparing for your prelims. You are. Whenever you're studying, whenever you're writing an answer, whenever you're researching, you're actually preparing your prelims for prelims as well. And your understanding of those topics will get very, very good. You know the application-based questions that you saw in prelims 2022? If you practice your answers, you will get much better clarity on the concepts. So you do this from 1st of July it starts, and the fee is 10,000 rupees, and you will be very well placed. And I'm telling you, not just your mains, but also with your prelims also. So start your preparation January onwards, do those mock tests and all, NCRTs. And then again, you can use this as a launch pad for your upcoming mains examination, that is 2023. Now, for those of you who feel that they don't want one-to-one mentorship, we are also starting this. We're also launching our mains-based test series, which is again starting from 1st of July. So there'll be about 30 tests. Subject-wise, we'll be covering those tests. We'll share a detailed timetable of that. You know, you would have seen with Vision and all this IS score, GS score. So on similar lines, we are starting it, but at a very nominal cost of 10,000 rupees. So this will be a year-long exercise that will take place. Only thing is that this thing will not be there, especially this one-to-one mentorship. That will not be there. One-to-one interactions will not be there. You will get a detailed feedback as you saw over here with marks, of course. So that is it. So if you are interested, you can fill in the Google form that is there in the comment section, also in the description. And you can also get in touch with me on my WhatsApp, the number that you can see over here. So this is all from my side, and all the best for your preparation, and looking forward to see you in the course. Bye bye, take care, and all the best.